Hello guys, today I'm going to be showcasing 3 new GMod storm chasing maps that you must check out. For our first map, GM Oklahoma Panhandle, made by GLT1021. When we load in, we are met with a map name and credentials of a developer inside of a little room playing the Tornado Chaser Season 2 intro music. The main map is a large open grassland, occupied by a few destructible structures, a large crop field, a road stretching across the map, and a couple dirt roads, many movable props and vegetation, similar to the actual Oklahoma Panhandle region. The map doesn't seem to have a stormy atmosphere, but thankfully that can be fixed by using either a skybox editor or the Spherical Sky G shader, which I highly recommend. After adjusting the sun's position with the sun editor, the map now has a cloudy atmosphere with a beautiful sunset good for storm chasing. By spawning some tornadoes in, I can assume that this map is good for those who want a storm chasing experience set in an open rural grassland like in the Tornado Alley region of the US. Now, there are some problems to point out within this map. For example, the 3D skybox goes a little over the main part of the map, and that these power poles are not secured and has already fallen. But overall, this map is great, nicely detailed, spacious, and natural. Highly recommended for modern GMod storm chasing. Anyways, time to move on to our next map. GM Lawrence County by Asset 87. When we load in, we are met with a moderately forested map with fog that is apparently set in the state of Tennessee. The map features a few destructible buildings, a radio tower, and a few paved and dirt roads. There is, unfortunately, one problem that is noticeable, being the skybox not arranged to the lighting of the map. Thankfully, we can fix this with either the skybox editor, the Spherical Sky G shader, or, what I highly recommend, the Spherical Sky Shader add-on in the BF1 Sky Domes. Applying the Spherical Sky Shader with the Sky Dome that I selected, and adjusting the fog to the Sky Dome, we get this very realistic stormy sky that adds so much to the environment of this map. Adding a tornado, we can see how this tornado from G-Storms goes really well with the environment of the map thanks to the fog affecting its color, making it good for those who want to storm chase in GMod in a forested environment. Now, the unfortunate thing about this map is the fact that it's missing a 3D skybox, which kind of breaks the illusion of a map looking like it's in a large forested region of the US. However, adjusting the environment saves the atmosphere of this map, making it good for GMod storm chasing. Overall, good map. Just make sure to have a skybox editor and adjust the map's environment to your preference or to mine. Alright, on to our final map, Dixie Alley, or GM Dixie Alley, by Asset 87 and GLT1021. This map is set in an area near Hackleburg, Alabama, inside of the Dixie Alley region of the US. The map is heavily forested with a few destructible structures, movable props, water tower that can be knocked over, dirt roads, a train track, and a river that runs through the map with a bridge. The environment of this map is already good enough, but if you want to make it a little better, I suggest applying the Spherical Sky shader and adjusting it to the lighting to make it a nice looking environment. From spawning an XTwisters 3 tornado in, we can see that this map is good for those who want the Dixie Alley experience of storm chasing in GMod, where you have to chase tornadoes in heavily forested areas and off-roads. Not much is problematic about this map. A little bit though on the 3D skybox and the lighting not aligned with the skybox. However, this is a really decent map. Overall, this map is amazing, nicely detailed environment and terrain, good for Dixie Alley experience. I highly recommend this map for GMod storm chasing. Anyways guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. The maps are in the description. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. See y'all later. Goodbye.